Good evening once again, everybody, and welcome to Guilderland High School for tonight's boys lacrosse game between the visiting Ballston Spa Scotties and your Guilderland Dutchmen. Today is April 14th, 2022. And a pleasant good evening to everyone tuning in here on our YouTube channel, GHS Media. My tossed way up in the air, and right there to get it is Andre Height. He'll come near the center circle now, a back pedal. Zorsini looking to guard there. And it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, Zachelli. And now it's picked up by Luke Stasak, and he'll pass it back for Sean Dwyer again. Dwyer flips it along for DeRubertis. And DeRubertis now over for Christensen. And Christensen will go behind the net for Peter Syracuse. Back across now for Christensen. And now along for Dwyer. Dwyer with a pass now to Potter. Now back to Dwyer again. Dwyer behind the net once again for Syracuse. Now Syracuse now for Max Christensen again. Christensen over for Potter. DeRubertis now back to Potter again. Potter racing toward the net. Tried a bounce shot and a nice save by James Meyer. Played that one on a bounce, and now he'll throw it up to the center circle. And it's flung forward nicely for Mitch McKissick. McKissick back pedals now behind the net. Played over for Daniel Macchiarella. And Macchiarella now gives it over to Mike Scuzzarella. Scuzzarella near the center circle. Pass it along now for Macchiarella again. Daniel Macchiarella flips it along for Scuzzarella. Macchiarella takes a whack there from Stone Kramer. Now gives it back to Scuzzarella. Scuzzarella, and that was knocked out of the stick of Cole. Cole trying to pick that one up. McKissick as well. And now he gets bumped off it. And a whistle quickly blows. That was Darian Insognia with the check on McKissick. And now it's Daniel Macchiarella back with it here for the Dutchman. Macchiarella rifles it on goal, and a save made right into the stick of Zachelli. And he'll throw it along now for Sean Dwyer. Dwyer racing up and drops the ball. It's picked up now by Daniel Macchiarella. Now Macchiarella got bumped a bit there by Serena, but he's still casually jogging with it to the other end of the field. Macchiarella will now throw it along now for Scuzzarella. Fiore steps to the bench. Cooper McConaughey steps out. And now Scuzzarella gets it over. McConaughey, shot got blocked. And that was Insognia with the block there. Now Scuzzarella collides with Stasak, but Stasak able to get the pass off. Christensen near the sideline. Gives it across now for Matt King. Kane now goes to the side for Syracuse. Now back for Kane again. Kane's for Serena. Dwyer holding on now. Going behind the net now, Dwyer. Trying to elude McLean. Pass came across. It was dropped by Christensen. Still a bit of a battle for it. Christensen tried to shot. It just went wide. And it will roll out of plays. Going after it in the corner there, I believe was Ben Fiore. But quickly rolled out of play. It was very, very close. And the Dutchman now once again rush the other way. It's McConaughey with it. And he gets it off now to Tiksinski. Down low. Shot taken, just almost rolled in. As the shot came from Orsini, it deflected behind the stick of Zachelli. But he's just able to pick it up in time. And Ballston Spa will now once again advance forward with it. Serena Stops at the line. He'll give it right to Kane. Kane near the center circle. Couple of switches being made. McConaughey to the sideline as rushing in as DeRubertis. Try to pass across. Just able to get it to Christensen. Now that pass misses. And the Dutchman able to pick it up. Burke now gives it over to Meyer. Macchiarella had to reach for that pass. And now he'll come to the center circle. Macchiarella. Cross now for Orsini. Behind the net for McKissick. McKissick near the corner. Takes a whack. Now throw it back for Scuzzarella again. Scuzzarella now still with the ball. And he'll flame it across now for Blanchard. Blanchard will whip it on goal. It bounces over the crossbar. And out of play it goes. Orsini picks up another one. Now Macchiarella puts it back up top for Blanchard. Blanchard now for Tysinski. Tysinski trying to get by. It's Andre Height defending him. Tysinski still able to get a shot off, and he scores! What a nice play there from Tommy Tysinski. He gets the Dutchman on the board with 4:39 to go here in the first quarter. And it's now 2-1 in favor of the Scotties. And that one sent a charge into the crowd. Tommy Tysinski with a nice play. Andre Height was all over him, trying not to allow him to get a shot. And Tysinski just walked right in and put it top left corner on the goalkeeper, Dom Zichelli. And it's now 2-1. So the draw taken once again at the center circle. Blanchard and Troy Gottman again. And Gottman able to win that one. And it comes right to Sean Dwyer. Good stick checking by the Dutchman. Still trying to get it free. And now Blanchard is going to scoop it up. But now we get a whistle. There's a flag down. And Blanchard is going to head to the sideline here. So there is a penalty on the Dutchman here, so Blanchard will sit. And Ballston Spa will play with a man advantage here. So it's thrown behind the net. Gino DeRubertis there. Now played across to Peter Syracuse. And now for Christensen again. DeRubertis behind the net. Throws it along. There's the shot from Serena, and it just goes wide and out of play. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And the Scotties holding on to a 2-1 lead. So have a little bit of time on the advantage. Syracuse rifled on goal, and there is the hat trick for John Serena. He blasts one by with the man advantage. And with 3:46 to go, in the first quarter of play, the senior for Ballston Spa has made it a 3-1 game. So a very good start to the game here for John Serena. 3 goals here in the first quarter. And once again, we take another draw. Blanchard picks it up. And another whistle blows. Ballston Spa will now pick it up. And it will be Matt Kane going to the center circle. Kane now flings it along for Serena. And Serena puts it back up in the air for Gino DeRubertis. DeRubertis approaching. He'll go behind the net now where McLean is going to guard him. McLean trying to use the stick to force DeRubertis away. Came out front, and it's quickly scooped up there by James Meyer. Could have been a dangerous chance right there. Now Fiore loses the ball, whacks it out of the stick of Kane. But now it's back at the center circle for DeRubertis. And he'll throw it along now for Max Christensen. Trying to elude Burke, drops the ball, and it's picked up by Marcus McLean, and he'll give it right to the goalkeeper Meyer. Marcus McLean with it near the line. He'll drop the ball, and now it's picked up by Andre Height for the Scotties. Height puts it on goal. Nice save by Meyer. And he'll throw it up in the air. It's caught by Ben Fiore. And now it is William Angus for the Dutchman. He'll throw it along now for Scuzzarella. Scuzzarella now for Macchiarella. Macchiarella stops up. He'll throw it along for Garrett Cole. Cole back to Macchiarella. Now Tuksinski, who scored the Dutchman's only goal so far, throws it along. McKissick down low. Oh, a backhand shot there by Scuzzarella didn't go. It was a nice idea by Scuzzarella, but it went wide. And it'll be picked up here by Darian Nsonga, and play will resume here. Goalkeeper Zichelli will throw it near the center circle, and it's picked up there by the senior Matt Kane. Kane still with the ball. Fiore trying to stick check, and Kane doing a good job holding on. And now it's picked up by the dangerous Serena, who already has all 3 goals so far for the Scotties. Now DeRubertis rushing toward the net, and he'll throw it behind the net now for Peter Syracuse. Syracuse around for Serena. And they're trying not to get a shot off, and the pass is missed by DeRubertis. Trailing near the sideline, DeRubertis picks it up in a big tackle near the sideline as DeRubertis went down in a heap there. And a quick whistle blows. It looks like we got a timeout called on the field, so 1:04 to go here in the first. Ballston Spa currently holds a 3-1 lead. We'll be back with more game action in just a little bit. All right, welcome back, everybody. We are at the final minute here in the first quarter of play. Ballston Spa with a 3-1 lead over the Dutchmen, and they are currently in possession with the ball here. Gino DeRubertis will now pass it along for John Serena, and he'll go behind the net for Peter Syracuse again. Syracuse back across for Serena, and now it's Gino DeRubertis again. Sean Dwyer back to DeRubertis. 30 seconds to go here in the first. DeRubertis slowly approaching. Blanchard trying to defend. Might have hit him in the head with his helmet there. Now DeRubertis still can't get a shot across. Crowd buzzing now. And now pass is made to Kane. Fiore almost lost his foot and pass across. And did that go in? No, they didn't make the signal. Still a few seconds to go, and it will be whipped out to the center circle by James Meyer, and that will do it for the first quarter of tonight's game. So a bit of a wild end. It's a big chance in front. The ball was bouncing around the net, but no goal is ruled, and we will head into the second quarter of play with Ballston Spa up by a score of 3-1. So 3 goals in the first for Serena, 1 for Tysinski for the Dutchman. And we will be right back with second quarter action right after this. Welcome back, everybody. We are just about to start the second quarter here in Guilderland. Blanchard and Troy Gottman on the draw here for both teams. Blanchard trying to fight it free, and he's able to pick it up momentarily. Still loose. And now Ben Fiore is able to pick it up for the Dutchman. And we are underway to start the second quarter of play. Daniel Macchiarella has it near the center circle, and he'll give it along now to Thomas Tysinski. Tysinski with Andre Height defending once again. Shoots and scores! Thomas Tysinski with his second goal on the night with 11:32 to go. That's just 28 seconds into the second quarter of play. It's now 3-2, so another quick goal to start a quarter. But this time it's Guilderland who breaks through, and the lead is now back to 1. So once again, a quick rousing start to the quarter. And we will once again set up for a draw here. It will be Blanchard and Gottman again. Blanchard able to win it this time. And he comes near the sideline. Evan Phelps defending. And it's picked up now by Macchiarella on the pass. Daniel Macchiarella going across, whips it, and it was caught by the stick of Zachelli. It's absolutely whipped on goal, but it was right into the netting of Zachelli's stick, and now Ballston Spa will come back the other way. It's Matt Kane with it here for the Scotties, fakes a pass across. Still approaching, now he'll go behind the net with it. Kane trying to wrap it around possibly, now makes the pass. Christensen shoots, nice save, Meyer. Rebound picked up, it'll go right towards the stick of the Dutchman goalkeeper. And the whistle did blow. So it'll be picked up by Peter Syracuse here. There was a bit of an infraction in front of the net. And now it'll be Dwyer giving it across to Gino DeRubertis. Now landed Potter. Back for Dwyer. Now him and Dwyer keep going back and forth. Dwyer with it currently. Back to Potter again. Potter behind the net. There is Peter Syracuse. Lost the ball. Trying to fight for it is William Angus, but Syracuse able to get it back. Animated about something here. But we still play on. Serena. Over now for DeRubertis again. Back to Serena. Now Serena trying to fend off the defender there, Kapuzinski, and the shot got fired wide. Pass across made to Gino DeRubertis again. Still trying to put one on goal, and he fires it way wide. And once again, it will be Syracuse with the ball behind the net. Syracuse trying to elude the stick of William Angus. But he's able to get the pass off to Dwyer. Dwyer back up top to Kane. Kane looks toward the net. Shot is fired wide yet again. And the ball rolls all the way to the back fence. DeRubertis back behind the net again. Trying to make the fake. Puts it on goal. Shot taken. That was a save by Meyer. Still trying to pick it up. And coming free with it is Dylan Blanchard for the Dutchman. And he got crossed up. Stays on his feet as the hit came from John Serena. And it's still in Dutchman possession here as the whistle blows. A great rush forward by Dylan Blanchard, looting a couple of stick checks and some wax from John Serena. And that is where we will go for the timeout. So 4:12 to go here in the second quarter of play. Ballston Spa with the 5-3 lead. We'll be right back. All right, so we are back from the timeout here in Guilderland. It's Garrett Cole with the ball here for the Dutchman. And it's quickly fired across. Passing continues. Macchiarella back across for Cole. Cole to scoop it up. Now goes across. Great pass. And it was blocked aside on the shot by Tiksinski. So it'll be picked up behind the net. Riley Mitchell is there. That's 3:49 to go here in the second quarter. Tiksinski will pick it up. And with it there is Macchiarella. And he'll give it back along to Tiksinski. Tiksinski fires and scores! Through a bit of a screen in front, it's goal number 4 on the night for Thomas Tiksinski. And he makes it a 1-goal game again. Ballston Spa's lead now 5-4 with 3:37 to go here in the second quarter of play. A big response from the crowd there, as Tiksinski nets his 4th of the day. He's netted all of Guilderland's goals so far in this game. As the draw won again by Gottman. Fiore looking to stick check, but it's knocked away, and right there to pick it up was Serena. And now King gives it across for Sean Dwyer. Dwyer now for Christensen, back to Dwyer. Now DeRubertis. Trying to get on net. Blanchard trying to knock him away. And DeRubertis gets it back for Sean Dwyer again. Dwyer with McConaughey defending. Back across. Shot on goal is bounced wide of the cage. And will go out of play once again. Syracuse able to get by Angus. Puts it on goal. Shot and a score. And it's Max Christensen with his first on the night. And that's 2:48 left in the second quarter of play. So Christensen gets the nice pass, and he's able to finish it off in front of James Meyer. And Ballston Spa's lead is back to 2. It's 6-4. And Syracuse made a nice move on William Angus, and right out front once again, there was nobody there for Christensen, and he buried it right past the stick of Meyer, and it's back to a 2-goal game again. And another draw won by Gottman. Blanchard still trying to knock it away. Him and Gottman still bumping. And now Blanchard able to fight it free. Fiore looking to pick it up. He does. Still had to fend off a couple players. Pass is knocked down. Phelps tried to pick it up. King can't quite corral it. And now a big hit there. Kapuzinski got bowled over. And now here comes Tiksinski the other way. Tiksinski in. Oh, and a save made by Zachelli. Picked up now by Mitchell on goal. That one didn't go either. And McConaughey is losing it near the sideline. Coach McConaughey not happy at all. A lot of action going on here in Guilderland. There was a big hit on Justin Kapuzinski. Nothing was called. And back the other way, a save was made on Tiksinski. And 2:09 to go. Things starting to get pretty lively here on the field. But it's the Dutchman who will remain with the ball. And Kapuzinski thankfully is okay. He's near the sideline talking with Serena. So it'll be Daniel Macchiarella who is holding the ball here for Guilderland. As Christensen has a spot on the sideline, there are two players on the sidelines for Ballston Spa. Serena and Christensen are both kneeling on the sideline, so the Dutchmen have a big advantage here. And this could be a big chance for them to get back in this game. And now we are back to action. Skuzarella for Tiksinski. Back across, Macchiarella. Tiksinski. Macchiarella. Skuzarella now. Shot on goal. Stopped. Made by Zicelli again. And a big pass forward. It'll be picked up there by Syracuse. Still coming on goal. Go behind the net now. Being guarded there by Angus. Syracuse still holding on to it. Thrown across. Kane loses the ball. It's knocked down by Burke. And the Dutchman will get it back. Pass across. Missed the stick of Meyer. But it'll be picked up quickly by William Angus. Angus fires it forward. It's picked up by Skuzarella. 1:16 to go. Skuzarella for Tiksinski again. Back up top, Macchiarella, Tiksinski. Back to, once again, Macchiarella. Mike Skuzarella. Going across, Macchiarella fires it, it goes wide. And out of play once again. Time stopped at 59.1. Now the clock starts winding down again. Garrett Cole. Across now for Skuzarella again. Skuzarella. Pass across. Macchiarella able to secure it. Macchiarella. Go behind the net now. Quinn Orsini is there. McKissick. Back now for Cole again. 30 seconds to go. Cole. Looking in. Trying to get by. Cole fires it. It goes wide. 19.3 seconds to go now. And Macchiarella's going to pick it up. Time starts winding down again. Macchiarella. Potentially one last chance here. Skuzarella. Across, Tiksinski trying to get an angle. Tiksinski across. Pass got dropped. McKissick trying to pick it up. It's still down there. And time will expire for the first half. The Dutchmen looking for a last-second goal at the end of the second quarter are unable to get one. And going into halftime, they will be down by a score of 6-4. So a very wild end to this second quarter. We had a lot of wildness going on the field. So scoring recap, 4 goals for Tiksinski. He has all the Dutchman goals. And as for Ballston Spa, Serena has 3, Syracuse, Christensen, and DeRubertis each have 1. And that is where we stand as we enter halftime. We'll be right back in just a few moments. You're watching Guilderland Dutchman Lacrosse here on the GHS Media YouTube channel. Welcome back, everybody, to the second half of tonight's game between the visiting Ballston Spa Scotties and your Guilderland Dutchmen here at Guilderland High School. I'm Sean Cunningham. So far tonight, Ballston Spa has a 6-4 lead. All of Guilderland's goals tonight have been scored by that guy on your screen right there, Tommy Tiksinski. He's been a vital force for Guilderland's offense tonight. He has 4 goals. As for Ballston Spa, they are led currently by John Serena, who has a hat trick so far tonight. And we are currently underway. Blanchard quickly off the draw wins it. And the Dutchman currently in possession here. McKissick received the pass from Orsini, and he'll give it along now for Daniel Macchiarella. Now, so far tonight, we've had goals in each of the opening minutes of the quarters. We're going to see if that trend continues here. The Dutchman with it now. Macchiarella fires, and it goes wide. Time stopped at just over 30 seconds. And with it here for the Dutchman is Quinn Orsini, and he'll give it along for Macchiarella again. Macchiarella trying to get by DeRubertis, so now it's for Tiksinski again, and he fires that shot wide. Now the Dutchmen have been getting a lot of shots off as of late, but they aren't making the net. A lot of their past few shots have been going wide of the goal. Macchiarella, no choice but to fling that one up in the air, and that will result in a possession change. So it'll be Darian and Sanga receiving the pass. And it's passed along now for Andre Height, and he eludes Tiksinski as he is now near the center circle. Height with a pass across to Gino DeRubertis again. And DeRubertis back at the center circle for Matt Kane, who had a really nice assist on Max Christensen's goal earlier. And it's picked up now by Sean Dwyer. They'll put it behind the net, and just keeping it in play there was Peter Syracuse. And now he has to deal with William Angus on his heels. Syracuse across for Kane. And now Kane has to settle that pass down. Now with it once again is DeRubertis. DeRubertis going on goal, fires it wide, and out of play it goes. Peter Syracuse with it once again for Ballston Spa. Puts it around for Serena. And now it's given here to, once again, Dwyer. That shot did not go in, and it's now picked up by the Dutchman. Justin Kapuzinski with it here. Shoved a bit by Kane, but still able to hold on to it. Tiksinski given across. On net, Scuzzarella drops the ball. Trying to pick it up. McKissick does. Out front. Put on goal. Oh, what a save by Zaccelli. He robs Quinn Orsini, and the ball goes out of play. What a save once again by Dom Zaccelli, and he keeps it a 2-goal game with 9:09 to go here in the third. The substitution made. DeRubertis heads off. Luke Stasak heads on. And it's the Dutchman still in possession here. Scuzzarella will take the pass from Garrett Cole. And it's given now to Mitch McKissick. Scuzzarella trying to go on goal. McKissick drops the pass. And Macchiarella has to retreat back. Macchiarella trying to get by Wilson. Now gives it across to Cole. Cole back pedals behind the line. Now trying to get by Kane. Go behind the net. Out front. Macchiarella. Oh, and a stick save Another save for Zachelli. And now it's Sasak coming back the other way for the Scotties. And now Sasak able to get the pass across. Christensen takes the check from James Burke. Falls down, pops right back up. And now Burke lost the stick, trying to whack it away. And it's Matt King with it again. He'll flip it now for DeRubertis. Just got back off the bench. DeRubertis falls. Scuzzarella can't quite bring him down fully. DeRubertis still has it. Trying to get it on goal. It's knocked away from him by Fiore. And now James Burke trying to secure it here for the Dutchman. Good defensive work there by Guilderland. And it's fired forward and caught by Macchiarella. Given now for Garrett Cole. Cole rushing the other way. Now he'll backpedal, and he picks up Macchiarella. 7 minutes to go here in the third. Still a 6-4 game. No goals have been scored as of yet here in the second half. And it's Blanchard giving it back to Macchiarella again. Macchiarella trying to find the angle on Burmaster behind the net, and it goes off of Quinn Orsini and out of play. It'll be picked up by the Scotties. It'll be given across to Zachelli. Trying to pick it up. It goes right to Darian Insanga. Insanga knocked away by McKissick. Tuszynski trying to pick it up. He does. He still has it in his stick. There's a flag down. McKissick out front. He scores! Mitch McKissick on the great pass by Tuszynski. Tuszynski drawed the penalty, and McKissick finishes it off for his first on the night. And the Dutchmen are first on the board here in the second half. 6:11 to go. It's 6-5. What a sequence of events there for the Dutchman. Tuszynski was hauled down. The pass was intercepted by McKissick initially. As Tuszynski was brought down, he somehow managed to keep the ball in his stick. And McKissick was all alone in front of Zachelli. And for all the great saves that Zachelli has made so far tonight, he had no chance on that one. And McKissick is able to finish that one off. And this crowd is once again alive here in Guilderland. As the draw, ball came loose. Kane and Fiore battling for it. King goes down. And now Scuzzarella got hauled down. The ball is still free, and now finally it's picked up by Blanchard. And the pass across made now to Mike Scuzzarella. And a big cheer emerging from the Dutchman faithful. 5:35 to go. Scuzzarella will give it to Cole. Cole gets it back from Macchiarella. Now Scuzzarella again. Scuzzarella for Tuszynski. Gives it across. Daniel Macchiarella again. Tuszynski across. That pass got knocked down. McKissick overstepped it. And it's picked up by Matt Kane. There's a flag coming down. And now Cooper Wilson trying to throw it across. The pass is missed by Peter Syracuse, but there's a flag down behind the play. And it looks like McKissick's going to head to the sideline here. So Ballston Spa will play with a man advantage with 5:03 to go. So McKissick will have a minute sentence on the sideline. And it will be John Serena who will hold possession to begin play here. He's being shadowed by... Actually, never mind. We got... Looks like it was Dwyer who had that. My mistake. And it's once again Gino DeRubertis there. They'll go back and forth with Sean Dwyer. Dwyer still with it. And now it's given back to DeRubertis. Now for Dwyer again. So the pass came from Christensen there. That pass got missed. And it's picked up by Kane. Kane eluded a couple stick checks. Trying to fire it across. Dwyer on goal was blocked. Didn't get anything on that shot. And Fiore trying to pick that one up. And now it's with William Angus. And he fires it forward. It's played on a hop by Cooper McConaughey. And now he starts charging the other way. McConaughey. And the pass missed by Tiksinski. It goes out of play. And McKissick is back in. His sentence is up. Him and McConaughey will trade places. Blanchard with the ball will bounce right to the stick of Macchiarella. Now Macchiarella going to the side. He's with it behind the net. Macchiarella with Dwyer defending. Puts it around for McKissick. Up top, Blanchard hesitates. Now gives it over to Scuzzarella. Blanchard flings it across. McKissick is there. Now Blanchard with it again. Pass across. Macchiarella takes it this time. Macchiarella shoved off by Dwyer. He has an open pass behind the net, Orsini, but now Macchiarella comes around, and it's fired wide of the goal. Some good moves there from Macchiarella. And the shot ultimately went wide. Quinn Orsini will take it. And the pass quickly intercepted by the big stick of Andre Height. And it's now taken by Nsonga, now for the goalkeeper Zachelli. And that one bounced away, and it goes off the stick of Andre Height now to play. And the Dutchman will get it back. Tiksinski on net. McKissick had the pass go off his stick. Still up in the air. Now it's picked up by Quinn Orsini. He'll put it behind the net. McKissick missed the pass, and it goes out of play. And it'll be picked up by Nsonga. Nsonga gives it to the goalkeeper Zachelli. And now it's taken once again by Height. Height had it come loose. Good play by Tiksinski. Still trying to pick it up. Kane and Height still fighting for it. Tiksinski's down there with Scuzzarella as well. McLean now joins in. And still, and finally, the whistle blows. Syracuse had it in his stick. And it looks like we're going to take a timeout. So 2:01 to go here in the third quarter. It's been an intense one in Guilderland tonight. It's 6-5 in favor of Ballston Spas. We head to a timeout. We are back to action here in Guilderland. 6-5 your score between the Scotties and the Dutchmen here. As it's Gino DeRubertis and Marcus McLean battling. And DeRubertis puts it behind the net for Syracuse. And now with it is Serena. Serena trying to get by, puts a shot on goal, and it goes way over the net and out of play. So Syracuse, as play resumes again, trying to get around the net as Angus was defending. And it's taken here by Dwyer again. Dwyer loses the ball. Couple of stick checks, still trying to get it loose. McLean looking to pick it up, but the whistle blows again. And the ball will remain with Ballston Spa. Coach McConaughey and the fans not pleased one bit. That's how it will stay right now. Matt Kane puts it on goal. That one is stopped. Still a battle for it down low. Kane trying to get it free. He does. Back across. It's Serena with it. Had it knocked out of his stick. Still a big battle for it, and now a whistle blows again. And still, it will remain with Ballston Spa. McConaughey is livid on the sideline here. Kane loses the ball again, and it's finally picked up by James Burke. 35 seconds to go. Now the Dutchmen have to make a play here. Macchiarella catches it at the center circle. Still holding on to it. He'll fire it across. McKissick is there to catch it. 20 seconds to go. Scuzzarella given to Macchiarella. On goal, McKissick trying to get by. Puts it on goal. Save made, rebound. Tiksinski fired it wide. Oh, he looked like he had a bit of an open cage down low, but Tiksinski just fired it wide. And Ballston Spa will take possession here. 7 seconds to go. It's fired way downfield. On goal, saved by Meyer, and that will do it for the third quarter of tonight's game. And this is all setting up what could be an even wilder fourth quarter of play. Ballston Spa still holds the lead. It's 6-5. And who knows what could happen in the fourth quarter of play. We will get the action for you in just a little bit. Stay tuned. And we are just about ready to start the fourth quarter of tonight's game here in Guilderland. 6-5 your score. There was only one goal scored in that third quarter just now. It came from Mitch McKissick on the assist from Thomas Tiksinski. There were no other goals scored, but there certainly was a lot of action And we're going to have to see how this crazy game ends as the fourth quarter is now underway. Gottman and Blanchard taking the draw. It's won by Gottman, and Gottman now charges into the zone, puts it on goal. Looked like it was out of his stick. It was forced out of his stick, and now Syracuse circles around. Puts it across. Kane is there. And now it's DeRubertis with it here for the Scotties. DeRubertis with Macchiarella defending on him. He'll go behind the net. DeRubertis looking down low. Try to wrap around. It was sticked away by Meyer. Up in the air it goes. It's out of the stick of Kapuzinski. Trying to pick it up. It's in the corner. McLean is there. But the whistle blows. And it'll be given right back to the Scotties here. Will be picked up by Sean Dwyer. Now Dwyer having a bit of a discussion with the referee here. Both teams are getting into position. So there will be I believe a substitution here. Blanchard is coming out. So he is on the sideline. As we are back to action here, DeRubertis has it up top. Given across to Dwyer again. Dwyer behind the net. Trying to play that one on the bounce was Syracuse. And he'll quickly scoop it up. Syracuse. Now Kane with it here for the Skies. Fires it on goal. And he scores. Matt Kane puts a good shot on net. And Ballston Spa, after being held scoreless throughout the third quarter, gets their first goal of the second half. And it's Kane, who's been a real big presence for them all night. He gets his first goal, and it's 7-5 in favor of the Scotties. It definitely was not the way that the Dutchman wanted the fourth quarter to begin. As a minute 16 in, it's back to a two-goal game. Blanchard fighting for it along with Gottman, and it's Kane who picks it up. And now he'll carry it the other way. Kane stops up. Took a bit of a whack there from Blanchard. But now it's taken back by Dwyer again. Dwyer trying to get by Blanchard. Blanchard able to force it free, but Dwyer immediately picks it right back up. Dwyer holding on to it. And now he'll give it across to Troy Gottman. Gottman with Macchiarella defending. Gottman trying to force one on goal, shoots, and he scores! What a goal by Troy Gottman. Fighting off the defenders in front of the goal, and he gets one by Meyer. Two quick goals to start the fourth, and Ballston Spa leads 8-5. And the Dutchman, 2 goals in the first 2 minutes and 7 seconds of the fourth quarter, now find themselves down by 3. And it's 8-5. Gottman trying to fight it free. Blanchard trying to pick it up. Gottman got knocked down, but King able to pick it up. Pass across, taken by Serena. It's a bit of a tangle up there, and it's play never stopped. And it's Fiore who took it. Tiksinski trying to pick it up. He can't. It's knocked down. Fiore came in with a hit. There's a big hit by Blanchard. There's a flag coming. Blanchard's going to get called for that. He hit Phelps. And the whistle blows. The flag came up in the air. Blanchard got Phelps right in the head with that hit. And it looks like we're going to take a timeout here. Not a good start for the Dutchmen. 2 goals and now a penalty will be called. 2:40 gone by, 9:20 to go. Ballston Spa with the 3-goal lead at 8-5. So the Dutchmen will once again be playing with a man down as we return from the timeout. Quinn Orsini is on the sideline. He will be serving a 1-minute sentence for a penalty he drew. So it will be Peter Syracuse starting with the ball here for the Scotties. They've already scored 2 quick goals to start the 4th quarter. They're going to look to add another one with the man advantage as it's played behind the net for DeRubertis and now given along to Dwyer. Dwyer up top for Syracuse. Back across for Christensen. Now we'll go behind the net for DeRubertis. DeRubertis given across, shot on goal. And that one is wide of the cage. .8:46 to go here in the 4th quarter of play. DeRubertis circling around. He'll give it now to Sean Dwyer. Dwyer behind the net, Syracuse. Now a shot on goal. That one is way wide from DeRubertis. And out of play it goes again. Orsini still serving on the sideline here. DeRubertis given across. Shot on goal by Serena is once again wide. And this time the possession will go to Guilderland. And Macchiarella and Scuzzarella are back on. They return from the bench. Meyer way out of his net. Playing it across now to Scuzzarella. Scuzzarella gets by a few. Gets by Height now. He'll put it on the ground. Tiksinski is there. Tiksinski plays it across. Shot on goal. Macchiarella fires it wide again. And it'll be taken here by Riley Mitchell behind the net. Now he'll emerge. Garrett Cole takes the pass. Cole has a lane created, going toward the net. Tiksinski given across. Scuzzarella fires it, and it's deflected wide. And Zachelli can't quite keep it in, but it doesn't matter anyway. The ball will head to Ballston Spa here. Height, long pass. He's able to find it for DeRubertis again. Now DeRubertis back to the center circle. Fired across. Sean Dwyer has it. Dwyer back to the center circle again. Kane is there. Matt Kane given across to Sean Dwyer again. Dwyer trying to get by. Slips on Blanchard. Blanchard trying to kick it forward. He's knocked down. And now they blow the whistle. There was no flag ever thrown. Blanchard got spilled down. No penalty was called. Justin Kapuzinski has it. And now still coming into the zone. Now a whistle. And we are going to take yet another timeout. 6:36 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. It's getting testy in the stands as well. It's a 3-goal lead for Ballston Spa. We head to another timeout. We'll be right back. We are back from the timeout once again here in Guilderland. It's Macchiarella with the ball here for the Dutchman. Taking a couple of stick checks from Stasak. And now he's behind the net. Macchiarella looking to circle it around. Can't quite find the lane. Now he gives it to Blanchard. Blanchard has it go off his stick. Trying to loop it around. And it's finally picked up by Cooper Wilson. Wilson across. That pass is missed, but scooped up now by Evan Phelps. Christensen flips it all the way back at the line for Wilson. Less than 6 minutes to go here in this one. DeRubertis has it in the center circle. DeRubertis getting by McLean. Now he's going to toss it over. Matt Kane retrieves it. Kane on goal, trying to find a pass across for Serena. He couldn't quite find it. Pass got blocked. Trying to pick it up is Burke. And now it's going to be firmly sticked away by James Meyer. And McLean gets spilled. There's a flag. So a penalty coming up to Ballston Spa. Pass across. Shot taken. Scores! Mitch McKissick with his second goal on the night, coming immediately after the penalty flag was thrown. And the Dutchmen are now back. It's a 2-goal deficit. Ballston Spa now leads it 8-6. And Marcus McLean took a big hit behind the play. The Dutchmen were buzzing the other way. And some efficient passing on goal, and McKissick able to finish off his second on the night. Second of the half. He scored the only 2 goals for the Dutchmen in the second half. The first 4 were all scored in the first half by Tiksinski. And it's McKissick who has all the goals so far here in the second half for Guilderland. And now we'll be getting back to the draw here. Blanchard and Troy Gottman once again are lining up for this one. Gottman and Blanchard still battling for it. And finally it was picked up by Wilson. Fiore able to pick it up. He's still in possession for the Dutchman. Pass made across. McKissick is there. Macchiarella. Less than 5 minutes to go. The crowd's starting to get antsy again. Macchiarella for Scuzzarella. Now with it is Garrett Cole. Passing continues. Scuzzarella. Now across. Macchiarella on goal. Fired it over the crossbar. Back out of play it goes. 4:21 to go. Tiksinski with it. Given across. Cole has it. Tiksinski. Back over Macchiarella. McKissick. Holding. Gives it back to Scuzzarella. McKissick once again. Fires it. And it's stopped by Zachelli. McKissick looking for the hat trick there. Zachelli denies him with the stick. Troy Gottman. Pushed at by McLean, still has the ball. Pass intercepted. Great job by Fiore. Now up in the air. One-handed catch by Tiksinski. It was knocked out of his stick. McLean gets knocked down. And now a push on the play as he was hit by Gottman. A flag is up in the air. But McLean took another hit at the center circle. And now we've got some things to sort out here. There was a flag thrown up in the air. And it's going to be against the Scotties. As the ball will be placed in the Scotties zone. So Gottman will sit for the hit. Tiksinski holding on to the ball. Now we're back to game speed. Scuzzarella across. Macchiarella is there. Orsini. McKissick out front. Scuzzarella. He scores! Michael Scuzzarella right to the back of the net. A goal on the man advantage, and the Dutchmen are within 1. The stands are rattling here in Guilderland. Michael Scuzzarella has one squeak by Dom Zachelli, and it's 8-7. It is turning into a circus here in Guilderland. The Dutchmen are within 1, looking to potentially tie this game. An all-important draw coming up here. Blanchard and Gottman. Blanchard trying to race for it. It comes over the line. Kicked away. And it comes all the way back. Macchiarella picks it up. Macchiarella. Passes it across. Now takes it back. Less than 3 minutes to go. Scuzzarella, who just scored the goal. Given to Macchiarella again. 2:46 to go. Scuzzarella. Rushing toward the net. Puts it behind the net. Quinn Orsini is there. Orsini. Or McKissick. Macchiarella takes it there. Macchiarella. Puts it near Tusinski. Can't get it off. It's picked up by Kane. Kane has it go up in the air. Gets by the stick of Macchiarella. DeRubertis. Out front. Shot. They score. It's Peter Syracuse with his second goal of the game. And that rips the momentum away. And it's 9-7 in favor of Ballston Spa. Syracuse fires it by James Meyer. And with 2:12 to go, the Scotties are back up by 2. An absolutely back-breaking goal for the Dutchmen. They appeared to have the momentum in their favor. And Ballston Spa gets a quick goal immediately after Scuzzarella made it 8-7. And we take yet another draw. Blanchard trying to win it, but it's picked up quickly by the Scotties. Matt Kane rushing in. Kane shoots. Stopped by Meyer. It came all the way out to Christensen, though, and that's who has it right now. Christensen moving across. Makes the pass, and now the whistle blows as it came right to Peter Syracuse. 1:42 to go, and both teams are heading for the sidelines for yet another timeout. 1:42 to go. Peter Syracuse with a big goal for Ballston Spa. He makes it a 2-goal game yet again as we head to yet another timeout. We'll be right back. Matt Kane will start off with the ball as we come back from the timeout. Goes all the way back. Fiore and Burke trying to whack the ball out of the stick. And now Kane has the stick knocked out of his hand. And quickly there was a whistle. as James Burke is now going to head to the sideline here. So a penalty on James Burke. He will sit for a minute, and there's 1:29 to go. And DeRubertis holding on to the ball near the sideline. We are going to get back to action here, and now DeRubertis with McLean guarding go around the net. McLean furiously swinging his stick, trying to come across. Whacked at again. Still holding on to it. DeRubertis. Pass across is made, and it was missed by Troy Gottman. And 1:09 to go. Gottman holding on to it near the center circle. And we got another penalty called. This time it's on Connor Kisby. So now the Dutchman will be down 2 to end the game. Burke's sentence will be up in just a little bit, but for now there's 2 on the sideline. And Gottman slowly approaching, now makes the pass across to DeRubertis. Now for Serena. Serena, up in the air it goes, and right into the stick of Gottman. Gottman, way up in the air, it goes over the stick of Serena. Whistle blows, 46.6 to go. Dutchmen have to hurry. And the clock is running. And the whistle blows. They didn't know the clock was running. So now we might reset the clock here. 4 seconds had gone by. So Macchiarella holding on to it. And it's William Angus. Angus across. Scuzzarella has it. Tiksinski in the corner. Looking to approach. Pass goes to nobody, and it goes out of play. .7 to go. Ballston Spa has it near the center circle. Kameneni trying to fend off the Scotties player. Pass was intercepted. It's whipped downfield. Tiksinski able to catch it. 8 seconds to go. McKissick drops the pass. 5 seconds to go. Thrown across. Orsini will fire it. It's deflected away. And the Ballston Spa Scotties have ended the Dutchman's perfect season. They take the win tonight by a final score of 9-7 in an extremely wild contest. The Scotties win by 2. They improve the record to 3-1 on the year. The Dutchmen will drop to 3-1. It's their first loss of the season. Ballston Spa gets the win in a game that they did not trail in. They get a very late insurance goal from Peter Syracuse, and they pull away as this one comes to an end. The Scotties get the win, and that will do it for our GHS Media broadcast tonight. Thank you all very much for tuning in to tonight's game. I'm Sean Kine, and we will see you all back here again on the next media broadcast. Take care and have a great rest of your night, and have a great Easter break.